Gentlemen, excellent to be back with you on MGTOW Money. Today's topic, the best 62 cents I ever made. Before I get into that, thanks to the ongoing support from the Patreon investors in this channel. Thank you guys, the members of the MGTOW Money Army, for supporting this channel. Gentlemen, see the video description today. Become a supporter of this channel right now. Also, heads up Patreon supporters, check the posting that I did on Patreon just for you guys. It'll put some money in your pocket very easily, at least for most of you, especially if you've owned an automobile in the past couple of decades. So again, Patreon supporters, go check the posting I did for you guys. Also, real quick, been reading a great book, guys. Check out the video description. Survive Like a Spy by Jason Hansen. This guy was an undercover CIA guy, as well as obviously he knows lots of other people who are doing similar work. He's got some real actionable ideas, some great stories about his work that he did. Again, see the video description today for this terrific book on surviving like a spy. On to today's topic, the best 62 cents I've ever made. Men, I don't know about you, I like making money. And again, I've emphasized for the past 2.5, 3 years that I've been doing this channel is that whether it be 10 cents or $10,000, I'm all about it. I want to make money. And specifically, I try to look for relatively easy things to do, things that I know that work. And those are the types of ideas that I bring to you. What I'm going to call, let's just say, special situations that are relatively low risk, that'll provide you a reasonable return on your money. And if you do them over the long term, as I've talked about so many times in the past, you, of course, will get compounding. That is a mathematical fact. I'm all about trying to get as much certainty and high probability into my life and my investments as possible, as I know that you are. And one of the ideas that I'm going to be talking about today is something I just did recently, and the things that you can take from it to start putting money into your pocket so you can get the FU money that you deserve. Now, before I get into that, a quick word from our sponsor. All right, gentlemen, hands up how much money you made this year in the stock market. And hopefully you're not going to say zero, because this past year, 2019, has been one of the best years in the stock market in decades. The stock market, of course, has been hitting record highs. I don't know how long this is going to continue, but I'm thinking it's going to continue for a while. If you haven't already, go do this right now. Go to the video description right now and open up a Webull account. Right now, open up a Webull account. It costs you nothing. You will get a free share of stock. Furthermore, by depositing any amount of money, did you hear the key word? Any amount of money, they will give you a second free share of stock. That's it. Open an account with Webull today, men. Put in $1. Get your 2 free shares of stock. Start building your wealth. Start building your assets. Get on the road to the FU money. Back on topic, the best 62 cents I ever made. All right, I'm going to walk through step by step exactly what I've done over the past month that's put a reasonable chunk of change into my pocket, and how you could have done the exact same thing, whether you're using a Webull account or any other brokerage account anywhere in the world. Gentlemen, the symbol that we're talking about, the publicly traded fund, in this case, it's a closed-end mutual fund. Done videos in the past on mutual funds. Go back and check out that if you're not sure what I'm talking about. It's a fund, goes under the symbol PCI. Write this down, Paul Charlie Iris. I'm not going to get into all the details, but the fund is a bond fund. It's a closed-end bond fund. It's managed by a company called PIMCO. They are sort of the premier fund advisor, in particular in bonds, literally in the entire world. So needless to say, already when I saw this opportunity, I was feeling pretty confident that, okay, if I'm getting into a fund and I'm going to put it with the guys at PIMCO, I'm feeling pretty good that this is going to work out. Furthermore, this fund pays a monthly dividend or distribution, in this particular case, of 17 cents. So in other words, throughout 2019, every single month, it's been paying 17 cents per share to all their shareholders. And at the particular price that I bought it at a few weeks ago, I bought it at $24.97. So just under $25 a share, $24.97. I bought PCI. So again, why did I buy it? Because not only was I mildly interested in the 17 cents, okay, I could give or take 17 cents. That really doesn't make any difference. But of course, you could add zeros behind that. Hey, if you got 100,000 shares, 17 cents can add up pretty quickly, obviously. But furthermore, I suspected before I bought it that they would also do what would be called a special dividend. In other words, a bonus dividend. In other words, a little extra for you. This is fairly common with some companies that do this, usually once a year, typically in December, where they will give their shareholders a bonus dividend. So you get your normal dividend that they would pay out, but furthermore, some sort of bonus dividend. Again, I talked about an opportunity like this last year in 2018 with a closed-end fund called ADX that did something similar. Here's the point. I wasn't 100% sure that they would do it this year. They did last year. They didn't do it the year before, but they had done it several prior years. So I took a risk here. I knew that I was going to get paid out 17 cents a dividend coming up in a few weeks. But furthermore, I suspected again that I would get a bonus dividend. Well, lo and behold, about a week or two later after purchasing the stock at $24.97. Yes, they are paying out a bonus dividend. They're paying out a 45-cent bonus dividend. So, okay, let's see. We're at 17.45. Okay, we're at 62 cents. All right, so now we're getting somewhere. And bear in mind, this is in the matter of a few weeks that you're getting paid this out. So here's a quick, easy summary. 1, you're buying an asset at $24.97. 2, you now are guaranteed in less than a month that you're going to get paid 62 cents on that asset. In other words, 2.5%. In other words, if we annualize that on a 12-month basis, in other words, we take 12 times 2.5 gives us, of course, 30%. So you're going to get a 30% return on your money in a relatively low-risk way. Oh, that's right. It's going to take you approximately about 3 or 4 minutes to do it. Anyone can do it anywhere in the world. You can be sitting on the beach. You can be sitting in the forest. All you need to have is a brokerage account to do this. This is the type of low-risk, reasonable return type of idea to put money straight in your pocket. So again, if you're thinking, well, hold it, what's 62 cents? That's nothing. Again, add 0 to it, men. You're not thinking this through. You're right. One share at $24.97 is 62 cents is not going to change your life. But what if you had 10 shares? Okay, that's $6.20. Again, add zeros to the end, men. You get the idea. If you got 1,000 shares or 5,000 shares, now you're beginning to get some serious money. And if you can do this on a, maybe not a every month basis, but how about an every other month basis, you can see that you can make some considerable money. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention another portion of this that you can also make money. You can also make money on what's called, I've used this term before, the capital gain. In this particular case, the price has risen of the asset. So again, I bought it at $24.97. Today, right now, it's trading at $25.19. So in other words, I now have, not only do I have that 62 cents in my pocket, I now have a gain in it, a capital gain. I've made money in this particular case right now today, 22 cents. So again, that's another 22 on top of the 61. So now we're at 83. You get the point here, men. Yeah, I didn't hit a home run on this, but I wasn't looking to hit a home run. I was looking to hit singles, and I was looking to hit singles over a long period of time and numerous singles throughout the season. I was looking to be the Pete Rose out there getting my 4,000 hits, I hope. Even though that might only just be singles and doubles, but because in the end, it gets me to where I'm going, which is my FU money, and you can follow the same path and do it yourself. Wrapping up, look guys, I'm just like you. I'm just a regular person. You can do this. If you can open up a brokerage account, which you can do, it costs you nothing. There's no trade commissions involved. And most brokerages, at least with Webull and most brokerages today, they don't charge any commissions. And if you're scared about this or you're nervous in some way, shape, or form, don't go big. Start small. You got $250? Okay, you could have just, using this scenario that I just did, you could have bought 10 shares. Yeah, all right. It would cost you $250 and you would only pocketed $6.20. But the point is, men, that I'm getting to is that you can build your confidence, and maybe you can add extra zeros on the end of this as you're doing this over and over again. And as you're learning to ride a bicycle, you can become, oh, that's right, kind of good at this. And hey, I kind of like this. And most importantly, you can achieve the FU money and the financial independence to do what you want, where you want, with whom you want. Gentlemen, as always, hit the like button if you found this profitable. John Galt out.